Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think we're in.
Yes, we are.
Let's go. All right, so now we're just waiting on both of our runners to get started here. And then we'll be off with Mario Golf Toadstool Tour any percent. Sanaito, there we go, on your left. mdmason85 on your right.
This should be an interesting one. We got some late night golf tonight.
Let's go. Staying up late, watching some any percent. Love to see it.
I mean, it's a fun run. I've enjoyed it. Go ahead.
It's a very fun run, yeah. Ah, sorry.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I know I'm still learning the game, but, it's one of the things I've been trying out, different styles and that kind of stuff and figuring out what works best for me. You?
Yeah, it's a game I've been playing, since I was a kid. I'm fairly new to speedrunning it, but I love the speedrun just because a lot of it is, improvisation. Outside of the first course, there's wind you have to deal with, there's lies, there's, you can't really plan out a route. You kind of have to react to where the ball goes and play the shots based off of that. So it's very different in that respect. I think it's a very unique speedrun.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that as well, and it looks like they're off.
Our runners are off. Oh, we're going with a Peach. All right. Sanaito choosing to use Peach instead of Waluigi, which is the favorite for this category. That's an interesting choice.
I believe they have mentioned before that they like Peach's control.
That's definitely fair if it works for them. Peach is a little bit weaker hitter than Waluigi, but especially in the first few courses, it should be all right. This is Lakitu Valley, first course of the game. It's the beginner course, so a lot of nice wide fairways, big flat greens. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Very well done.
And nicely, both of our runners are running the English version, which, although is slightly slower than the Japanese, which is preferred due to a few minutes time saved thanks to loads. Yeah, this game was one of the games where US got the game before Japan, so we got the 1.0 version technically.
Yeah, the Japanese version is kind of the luxury version, except for the language the text is in. But you know what? You can't read the Japanese version, so that's a big advantage the English version has. Alrighty, rain on hole number 3. That's probably not the worst place to get rain if the putt isn't awful.
Yeah, and I know there's strats to get holes in one for it, but so close on that one.
Right, so for those who don't know, the 80% run for this game is pretty simple. There's 6 courses in the game, and each course has a tournament. You beat the 6 tournaments for each course in a row from a new save file, and that plays the credits once you're done, and that's the 80% run. So this is, like I said, course number 1 of 6. It's the beginner course, so it's pretty simple, but especially the last 3 courses in the game will get very tricky, so looking forward to that.
Only the last 3? I'd say it's last 4, but then again,
yeah, no,
have your own thoughts on sands.
Yes, yeah. Course number 3, Shifting Sands, is definitely not a cakewalk.
Nice shot.
But you'll see our runners adjusting for each course. I mean, I'm not going to try to explain golf and all the terminologies. Let's just say they're going to try to do their best.
So, one interesting thing about this run is that this game actually has a feature where you can quit out of a hole and take a triple par penalty. Which basically means in a par 3, you take a 6 over penalty, in a par 4 you take an 8 over penalty, and a par 5 you take a 10 over penalty. And if our runners score well enough in this first course, they should be able to skip at least 1 hole and take that penalty. The cutoffs for every single tournament, the score you need to reach to beat the tournament is exactly the same every time, and for this course it's +6. So if our runners are at even or better, they should at least be able to skip a par 3, and they both look like they should be able to skip more than that.
To answer the question in chat, it is for time.
Time only, yes.
Essentially, it's do your best, play the game efficiently, and anybody that has ever played, Toadstool's Tour, you got a small advantage.
Yeah, it's time based, but score does matter because, like I said, if you have a higher score, you can afford to skip more and longer holes. If a runner is -4, if they reach -4, for instance, they can skip one of the par 5s, either hole 13 or 18 most likely, or excuse me, hole 13 or 17 most likely. 18's a par 4.
Yeah, though a lot of the actual 18th holes are par 3s, at least from what I've noticed.
I think the only par 318 is Badlands. Let me think. Lakitu is a par 4, Cheap Cheap's a par 4, Sands is a par 5, Blooper is a par 5, Peach is a par 5.
Oh yeah, you're right on that one. I know one of them just seems consistent enough on it being either a par 3 or a par 4. I think it's 17 then.
Yeah, a lot of 17s are. I'm not sure. Is there a par 4 17 in the game? I'm not sure. I think they're all either 5s or 3s. Because it's, let's see. It's par 5 in Lakitu, it's par 5 in Cheap Cheap, it's par 3 in Sands, par 3 in Blooper, par 3 in Peaches, and no, it's a par 4 in Bowser. Oh, rip, killed the pattern.
Yeah, but it's still a decent amount of them are par 3s.
Yeah. My favorite is like, there's like 2 hole 11s in the game that are par 3. I think it's just Cheap Cheap and Sands don't have a par 3 hole 11.
It's getting rain and is now in the bunker.
Hey, so anyway, back off of counting what par random hole numbers are. Both our runners are pretty close to each other, and they're on par 5 hole 9, which is probably the hardest hole in this course, I would say. None of them are that hard, but I think 9 is the most annoying just because with Waluigi, if you just drive where the game aims you right away, you're probably going to end up in a bunker.
Do you want to explain why Waluigi is generally used for the speedrun?
So Waluigi, the biggest reason of them all is that he has an extremely fast putting animation. He's also got a pretty good, he's got medium power, which is nice. So he can drive a little bit farther than Peach can. The trade-off there is that his control is a little worse. So you'll see the runners, when they stop the impact point on the right other side of their meter there, if Sanaito misses a shot, it should hopefully be a little less wacky than Mason's shot will be because Peach has better control than Waluigi, but Peach also hits shorter than Waluigi. But yeah, Waluigi's mainly just a combination of good stats and fast animations is why he's the best character, or at least the most popular character.
Yeah, I believe the order of it as far as putting animation goes is Waluigi, then Birdo by a tiny bit, then I believe it's it's either Luigi, Bowser, it's some combination of those, but...
Yeah, I think it's Luigi, Daisy somewhere in there too, I think.
But you'll see our runners, as you pointed out on that one, choosing for the time save on the putting animation. However, the stats for each character does matter, and as well as personal preference and what they think they could do the best with.
Right, for sure. I know for the longest time, Mario was the go-to default for this game. Like, if you watch any runs older than a few years, everyone's using Mario. So it's definitely possible to get really good times with almost any character, except maybe like Koopa or something. But okay, so first hole skip of the game. MD Mason deciding to skip hole 13. This will put him at even par, so they should be able to skip at least a par 3 if they play even from here on out and choose to skip hole 16.
You'll also notice that before they skipped a hole, they had to at least swing. The game requires you to actually at least make one shot before you can give up a hole, so most people either switch to the putter and immediately putt the smallest amount to be able to do that as fast as possible. It saves, I believe it's, an average of 30 to 45 seconds?
That's in length of the hole, yeah. Obviously, par 5s are closer to 50 seconds, par 3s are a little less. But yeah, par 5 skips 45 to 50 seconds usually. So MD Mason coming out with a small lead so far. Sanaito electing to play hole 13 as they're only at -5 right now. They actually could still skip this hole and still be one above the cutoff, but we'll see if they decide to skip maybe hole 17 instead.
Fair point. But I have seen at least every character as, I believe, Metal, one of our more seasoned runners and one of the people that helped. Well, no, they didn't. But one of the people that has helped teach the community a lot has an actual video list from a few years back of every character under an hour.
Nice ball.
So that's just adds your comment about any character can do good with this game.
Right, yeah, especially in 90%. So the game actually has a system where there are star and non-star characters or versions of every character. In 80%, you, at the beginning of the game, only have access to non-star characters, where the differences are less extreme. Like, the difference between the hardest hitting non-star character and the weakest hitting non-star character is like 20 yards, not that big of a deal. But with star characters, the difference is more like 80 yards. Like, I think Star Bowser hits, or Star PD Piranha hits 300, and Star Koopa hits only like 220. But...
Nice ball.
But you do give up control for that.
Oh yeah, star characters, if you miss the impact point, you're having a bad time.
Which is why I personally love, trying out the different options. I mean, what is your personal choice?
Nice ball.
You want to explain why they're getting all these birdie badges?
Right, so the game has unlockable characters. One character is unlocked when you have 50 birdie badges. That's 50 birdies on unique holes. So if one of our runners scores enough birdies before the last course, they will be able to use a mystery unlocked character that has a star version that hits about 50 yards farther than Waluigi can. It's harder because, again, star characters have worse control, but that's interesting. Sanaito chose to play a full drive there and then skip the hole. I think they realized that they could skip it, but...
Yeah. And you'll see our runners resetting after save so they can save the time and be able to skip the award ceremony.
Right. So, Mason entering the second course, Cheap Cheap Falls.
Nice.
Still not too challenging, but there's some definitely trickier holes here. A lot of water hazards to watch out for.
Excellent. Birdie putt.
Very, very true.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Stand is basically just getting done
New course
there.
unlocked.
Lakitu
Right.
Valley, so our runners are very close to each other.
It's definitely going to be come down to the later courses for sure. This is one missed shot in a bad hole where a runner has to save quit, and it's right back to even.
Yes, and saving and quitting is allowed. In fact, doing that before you finish a hole allows you to restart that entire hole.
Right. So there should be, even if one of our runners gets himself into a pickle where they have to birdie 18 or something like that, they should be able to save it as long as they save quit. Now,
Hey,
if they...
look. Sorry to interrupt you. We got a birdo!
Oh, look at... Oh, we got... Okay. Lefty Birdo. I don't know how I missed that. Going left-handed is interesting. It changes. So Birdo is naturally... It's a ball that curves to the right. I don't know what that's called because I don't know golf, but whichever version that is, either fade or draw. I don't remember which one it is. But going left-handed actually reverses that. So Birdo will instead hit a ball that curves the other way. And it also changes the impact point. If you are early on the impact point, it'll bend the other way with a left-handed character than it will with a right-handed character.
Yes, also it does make it a little bit... What? Sorry, forgot what I was gonna say.
Nice shot.
Yeah, Sanaito's definitely given us a nice tour of all the characters here. I'm interested to see who they're going to choose for Sands now.
Ouch. And the water hazard, sadly. Looks like they're going to take a bogey on that hole. But, as you can see, our runners are just trying to make pars and birdies to save time on that one overall.
Yeah, and again, if they both play well enough, they should be at least able to skip a par 3 or par 4 in this course. Once you get to the later courses, it becomes increasingly more difficult to skip holes, and I would be surprised if they're able to skip holes on the last 3 courses especially, but it'd be a lot of times if they do, because those courses are slow, because you have to plan out the shots.
You'll also see our runners trying to add both backspin and topspin based on their shots. Also, if you notice when they use power shots, they have a number underneath them. They have 6 total of them that they get for the entire course. However, if you hit a perfect shot, which is hitting directly, for after you decide your power, hitting that mark, which you have a 3-frame window for, and then hitting dead center on the other, thing basically gives you the ability to keep it. Sorry, that explanation was horrible.
Yeah, I followed. It's basically the short version is you have a plus or minus 1 frame window to hit a perfect shot. And if you do that, you get to keep the power shot. Otherwise, you use one of your 6.
Nice shot.
And you'll see our runners adjusting their impact on the ball during the actual meter's animation. So that way they can decide if they want it to be lower to the ground or higher up in the air.
Right, so Mason's still with a slight lead here, but again, it's nothing huge, and it's be interesting to see, as I said, as the runners get into the later courses. They're both just mostly cruising through cheap, not too many issues here. Sanaito's having a little bit of difficulty with that +1 there, but still doing all right. Mason should come out with a bit more of a lead in cheap just because their score is a lot better right now, so they should be able to skip more.
Nice shot.
Very true, very true. Now, the magic number you want to see in birdie badges by the time you get to the 5th course, which is Pizza's Invitational, is 50. That unlocks the secret character. Oh, sorry.
Is wind the same for both runners? No, wind is not the same for both runners, actually. It's both runners are playing independent copies of the game, and things like wind, rain, stuff like that will be different for each version of the game. I mean, all of the courses have limits on the amount of wind. There's no wind in the first course, regardless. And obviously, there's weaker wind.
Nice ball.
There's weaker wind here in TP Falls than will be in later courses. But the two runners are not synced with what RNG they get. Because a big part of actually this run is reacting to the RNG that you do get. It's reacting that, oh, there's a really strong headwind here, I'm going to have to hit it harder than I think I should.
Yeah, these are the type of speedruns I personally really like, where you have to adapt on the fly.
Exactly, yeah.
It's one of those things, it's just like some of the other reasons why I like, randomizers and other stuff. I'm a fan of having to actually speedrun a game where where it's not perfect, where it's not all the same inputs all the time.
Nice ball.
Exactly, yeah. Like I said, the first hole of the first course of this game never has any wind, so there actually are strats for that course in particular, where there are, if you hit your spots perfectly and you don't get messed up by RNG, which is, actually just playing that real quick. You'll see in the bottom right corner of each runner's screen, there's a plus-minus indicator right there next to Toad. Every time you hit a ball, it has a chance of imparting a random percentage change to how hard you hit the ball based on what that indicator says. And the indicator gets worse depending on how bad the lie you're on is in. So for instance, if you're in rough, the indicator will be anywhere from ±5 to ±8. Even worse lies than that will sometimes be like ±10. In the fairway, if you don't have a bad lie, it will be only like ±1. But so that's another something that the runners we have to react to, where their shots will be randomly a little bit harder, a little bit softer.
Yes, and one of the differences between the US and Japanese version is the Japanese version did eliminate some of the really, really, really hard ones. And lie is basically the term for where the ball lies on the ground.
Exactly, yeah. And they're actually, even in the fairway, there are bad lies. You'll see sometimes in the ball indicator in the bottom right, the ball will be on a little bit of dirt, and that means that their lie isn't ideal, and they will deal with more distance variation than they would have otherwise.
Did not know that.
Nice shot.
And Mason here choosing to skip Cheap 13, a decision I approve of. I hate that hole with a passion.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yeah, a lot of the holes that are interesting on that one. But we find the holes we like and the holes we don't like.
Nice ball.
Oh, I just realized I'm watching the stream here. I should be watching the Discord, so I'm a little bit ahead because I'm commentating like 30 seconds of the pass now. All right.
Yeah, don't worry.
Nice shot.
Sanaito is on hole 12, while Mason is on hole 15. So very, very close.
Mason choosing to play 15. It's a brave, but maybe not the smartest play. Would be skipping it and just trusting that they could birdie one of 16, 17, or 18. But I don't blame them for just playing it.
Yeah, only -2 on that one. +6 penalty on that one, so that would be what, at 8 at minimum?
Yeah, if they birdie 16, 17, they can skip 18. So exactly, yeah.
As the max number of strokes for this hole is 4. With Sans
+4, yeah.
Yep, +4. Sans is +3. Cooper is +2, which is course 4. Peach is +1. And then Bowser's Championship is 0. You have to play par.
Nice on.
Alright, so par on 16 for Mason means that unless the Eagle is 17, they'll have to play 18 out.
Very well done.
18's a relatively quick par 4, so it's not a huge deal.
Now I have to ask, Jamie, what's your call as far as aiming goes? Do you prefer to aim before full camera or some combination thereof?
Nice shot.
Especially in the earlier courses, I will usually trust where the game aims me because usually it doesn't aim you in stupid places, with a few very notable exceptions. But especially in the later courses, you cannot trust where the game is aiming you. A lot of the times, the game will just like point you straight at a wall and say "Have fun, kid," and you got to correct it yourself.
Yeah, that is still one of the funniest things to see. Like when you know the game will actually just straight off the back point you at a wall. Yeah, that is still funny.
Double bogey.
Ooh, double bogey for Sanaito. Again, they should be fine in finishing the course as it's cutoffs +4. So as long as they play +1 or +2 or better through the last 4 holes, it should be all right. But definitely not ideal. It's definitely. I am really curious to see what character Sanaito is going to choose for Sans. I'm not gonna lie. We had Peach on Lakitu. We have Lefty Birdo on Cheap Cheap. I can't wait to see what Sans is gonna be.
Bogey.
Possibly.
Ooh, very close to it.
Or Peach, most likely, or even Luigi.
Alright, and Mason's at 25 birdie badges. That's not bad pace at all. That's
Not at all.
definitely decent chance of getting our mystery character before we reach the last course, Badlands. But we'll have to see on that. They have 3 courses for 25 more birdies, and those 3 courses are a lot harder than these first 2 courses. So we'll see.
Nice shot.
A lot harder and a lot longer. It becomes very difficult for Waluigi to reach a lot of the greens in regulation, especially in the last 2 holes or last 2 courses. Excuse me.
Which is why I've tried to learn Bowser.
Nice shot.
Has the worst control in the game, but if you can master him, you can skip the putting animations.
Bogey.
And Sans is definitely the first big difficulty spike in the run. There are some holes in Sans that are pretty nasty.
Nice
So
shot.
I mean, you do get to see some interesting strats with the later courses.
Nice shot.
oh, for sure, there is a lot of opportunities to go for very brave strats in the later courses, and we'll see which ones our runners decide to go for. There are a lot of courses where the game gives you the option to take some very risky strats that are worth it if you make them, and very bad if you miss them.
Which you'll get to see later on. Let's see later on.
So it looks like Sanaito's now entering Cheap Cheap 18, and so it looks like Mason will have a 4 or 5 hole lead once Sanaito makes it to Sans. Although Sanaito is at +4, so they do have to par 18, or they'll have to save quit and try the hole again.
Nice shot.
Well, this shot looks fine, so they should be able to 2-putt and be fine. Yeah. They should.
Oh no, it looks like they can get a birdie here.
Nice birdie.
Alrighty, so yeah,
Very
good.
well done.
So 4 hole lead it looks like by the time Sanaito starts Sans.
New course unlocked.
Nintendo. Camelot.
And
No, and you'll see -6 there for Mason, causing them to bonk off the rock there. So again, that's the distance variation based on lies that I mentioned. The shot would have been fine if they didn't get hit with a -6 penalty, but if you go to comp controls, you can switch unless it's not there. Oh.
Nice shot.
I wasn't touching those because I was worried I was gonna break something.
Nice shot.
And I believe Sanaito's, yep, still lefty Birdo. All right. See, I don't like Birdo just because her nose gets in the way of putts a lot.
yeah, which is one of the annoying things.
Bogey.
Yeah.
That is some of the other characters.
Yeah, the mystery character, if Mason unlocks them, you'll get to see they also have an annoying habit of blocking putts sometimes.
Nice shot.
I don't know why we're making it a mystery character thing, but it's a mystery now.
Nice shot.
And there we go. Switching the game audio on that one. Anyway,
Birdie putt.
Ooh, and if you see that behind the whole camera that Mason just got, it either means that they made it or they got excruciatingly close and they wished they made it. There's sorry, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead. Right after you.
There are some very telltale camera angles in this game. That if you see it, you immediately know something happened. There are camera angles where you know you chipped it in or you know you made a putt. And there are camera angles where you know you're ending up in the wood or out of bounds. So once you see those, you know how to react.
Yeah, I do have to say that it's really interesting to see some of the crazy things in this game.
Nice shot.
So there actually is ooh, bunker on 7 there. There's a patch of fairway on the left that Waluigi can kind of almost play to on hole 7 that gives him an eagle chance on hole 7. But it's very tight. He's got to hit a full power shot, driver shot, and even then if the wind doesn't cooperate, it's hard to make.
It's possible with a slightly undershot driver shot. It's just then you have to actually know where to actually aim on the ball to get that perfect lie.
Nice on.
Right, exactly.
Birdie putt.
Oh, Mason in chat is going to be disappointed for no boo by Peaches. All right, Mason. All right, we see you. Damn, all right.
Yeah, the cat's out of the bag. The secret character you can unlock is Boo.
Yeah, it's Boo. God, we were keeping it a secret. So selfish.
Also known as Teresa in the Japanese version.
All right, Sans 8. This hole's pretty annoying. It's pretty difficult to get on the screen.
Nice shot.
Although this shot looks decent if it hits the upslope and dies pretty fast.
Getting a good win, getting a good
Ooh,
spot.
that's a nice shot. Alrighty. Yeah, what is that? 31 birdie batches? Yeah. Yeah, Boo by Peach is looking very, very, very possible.
Which I have to say, having any characters can actually drive the ball pretty far on Peaches and Bowser's is very useful.
Yeah, there are a lot of holes in Bowser's that are significantly easier with Boo just because Waluigi just has almost nothing to shoot at. There's very few good places to hit within his range.
Birdie putt.
I mean, that's when you have to legitimately know how to get the perfect spotting on the ball itself, apart
Right,
from not only
exactly.
where you're aiming.
Nice shot.
Though I wonder how many trick shots we'll see from our runners.
I'm hoping we at least get some fast fairway bounce strats, and or someone plays a bonk off the wall, or there's got to be at least one shot, I'm sure. Someone will hit a mushroom and Peaches. It'll happen. Not to jinx our runners.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Race is still relatively close though, even though Sanaito's generally, I think Sanaito's well behind on birdie batches as compared to Mason, but they're only 3 holes behind still. Which is again one
Nice shot.
one unfortunate shot from Mason, or just anything in general, and Sanaito's right back even. So this is definitely still very close.
Nice shot.
Are we bringing Peaches into this? Peaches is the name of the 5th course. If that wasn't clear, sorry about that. It's Peaches Castle Grounds. We'll get there when we get there.
Nice ball.
All right, Mason being at -7 means they can. They will probably skip 14. I'm assuming, which is kind of the. Honestly, I would play 14 and skip 18, but that's just because I hate Sans 18. But
Nice bird.
can already skip it, right? Yeah. Well, I was just saying, can probably skip it just as, you know, if you just want to be extra safe and give yourself like bogey insurance, you know.
Nice.
Who are the two racers? Sanaito on your left, Mason on your right, and this is very close so far. As I said, they're only about 3 holes apart still.
Nice bird.
And
Very well done.
34 birdie badges on through Sans 13 means Boo by Peaches is definitely looking. Although, having said that this is going to require probably 10 or so birdies with Wah and Blooper, which is not the easiest thing to do.
Nice shot.
Not skipping 14 weird champ. I agree with the not skipping 14 idea. Wait. So if you birdie 14, 15, 16,
Nice on.
what is that? That puts you at -12, and then -6, Okay, so you can't skip 17 and 18 unless you like eagle one of them. But 18's a worse hole than 14. I agree with playing 14. Yeah, it's close though. You just gotta hole in 1 7. Well, no, you're skipping 17. Shit. You could try for eagle 18 and skip 14. 18 is just a bad hole. I don't want to play Sans 18. I'll play 14 any day of the week over 18.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice bird. Very well done.
I used to say the same thing. I changed my. It's like looking in a mirror. I'm you from the past, Hef. Our runners are sticking shockingly close together, I have to say. It's like I said, Mason's doing better on birdie badges, but Sanaito's
Nice shot.
keeping well in pace so far.
Nice.
That might be too short in the rain. Oh no, it's hard enough. Never mind.
Nice bird. Very well done.
All right, Sans 17. And Mason definitely has. Mason's going to be at well, if they birdie this -3 after Sans 18. Well, that's a pretty difficult putt, I believe. It's flat, I think, just uphill. Look at that. Let's go.
Very well done.
-3 coming out of Sans. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty, and Mason now moving on to course 4 out of 6, Blooper Bay. Nice tropical course, very Mario Sunshine type vibes. Definitely where the big ramp up in difficulty is. Blooper Bay introduces fast fairways, which, as you'll see pretty soon, are patches of blue fairway where the ball bounces a hell of a lot more and rolls a hell of a lot faster. Landing onto fast fairways is very risky business, as the ball will bounce very far.
Yes, and even then, if you put the ball perfectly to the backspin, it will even bounce higher than it looks.
Alright. So, in the bunker from Mason here, but they should be getting out. Blooper 1 is very, very difficult to birdie with a non-star character. So no shame in playing it short here. Not that Mason could have made it anyway, but you know.
Nice shot.
They're doing the best they can. Whoops, sorry about that.
Nice ball.
Yeah, the problem with Blooper 1 with a non-star character is even with an ideal drive, you're going to be playing like a wood to the green, and it's a very narrow green surrounded by bunkers, so it's very hard to keep the ball in the green.
But it is not impossible.
It's not ooh, can they... Is that too close to the lip of the bunker? It is. Oh, I think we have a... No, okay. Alright. Mason choosing to skip hole number 2. Alright. That's slightly risky. They need to... they need 9 birdies from here on out now.
What's their birdie count at present?
That's definitely a vote of confidence in their abilities. You love to see it.
Yes, it is. Do you know how many birdies they have right now?
I believe 30... It's either 37 or 38, I think.
Very well.
38, yeah. 39 now.
Okay, so they have enough to feel enough confidence to go for it at the very least.
Nice shot.
Yeah, so they need 8 birdies from here on out. That's not crazy. For sure. There are definitely some holes that are almost, well, not almost impossible, but very, very difficult to birdie with Waluigi, so Mason will definitely have to capitalize on holes that are easier. Namely every par 3.
Birdie putt.
Definitely. We'll probably not be able to get the hole-in-ones, but still.
And Sanaito now making their way to Blooper, and it's only a 5-hole lead.
Nice shot.
It's definitely Mason slowly pulling away as we get into the later courses and it gets more difficult, but Sanaito's still definitely within striking distance here. And still opting for lefty Birdo.
I will point out there is a slight difference between Waluigi and Lefty Birdo. Although both of them would now have the same abilities as far as just shot angle goes, Birdo, I believe, does have a single point more in control, but they give that up for... God, I forget what it is. It's like the top 2 stats, you know, with control and whatever the top one is, are swapped, if I recall.
I did not know their stats offhand. That's interesting. And I think this is actually it goes to show that Mason's playing better shots, quote unquote, in that they're getting a lot more birdie batches, but Sanaito's playing faster, and that's actually keeping them within pretty close to Mason. It's an interesting class of strategies here where Mason is taking longer to plan their shots, but doing a little bit better with birdies, where Sanaito's shooting faster and keeping up that way.
I do have to say, however, this will affect things during the last 3 courses where actually having to aim does matter.
Oh yeah, for sure. Going just trusting the auto aim is a very, very risky game to play in the last 3 courses in this game. It's especially Peach's Castle Ground and Bowser Badlands, the last 2.
Although you do have the ability to do some very interesting shots based on what you can find to make things consistent.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Ooh, this is a very long putt for Mason. No, they just hit it. Yeah, they just aimed it at the hole and hit it the power the game recommends. That's honestly not a bad policy with long putts. Just get it somewhere close.
Yeah, the biggest problem is that if you overshoot it, it will go past. You have to be very precise when getting your shots with that one at distance.
Nice shot.
Ooh, going.
Ooh, this is very risky, I think. Bad mishit or wind not quite. Okay. Ooh.
Aim.
That was a very risky shot from Mason. That could have. A mishit there could have very easily ended up OLB.
It's one of those shots where you have to know what to do, but wow, gets a nice shot at a birdie there.
Very well done.
Sanaito unfortunately getting rain on blooper 5, which makes an already almost impossible hole to par with a non-star character even worse, because rain kills the ball's loft really badly, and hole 5 is very uphill.
But still getting a nice par there.
Mason with an awful lie off in this shot, but thankfully only getting a +2. Could have been up to +8.
But getting a nice shot on the green.
Nice bird. Very well done.
Yes, the fabled English lie, the ±8 in the fairway. The game just decides to hate you. Not present in the Japanese version of the game. I think he was on fairway, yeah.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Getting the birdie
Bill?
putt there.
We're deep into into blooper here, and it's still a consistent four-hole distance between these runners. Sanaito is not. They're not gaining, but they're also not falling behind very far either. This is still anybody's race.
It's going to come down to the last the last two courses.
Like, I know we've been commenting on Mason's shots and Mason's choices a lot, but Sanaito has been keeping right up with Mason, and that's definitely impressive because Mason has been playing very well. So
Aiming does help. Being very good and very accurate does help. Actually taking the time to adjust the actual position of that sweet spot for where they are hitting the ball.
yeah, so just watching Sanaito, they are a very big believer in the game's auto aim, which I respect the confidence.
I know there's a lot of good runners that have faith in the game's auto aim.
It's mostly trustworthy in the first 3.5 courses, but after that, I really would not trust it in the last leg of this round. Oh, that's just me.
I mean, you've seen the ones where it literally points you directly at a wall.
Exactly, yeah. There's a lot of holes in the later courses where the green is in a funky location, and that really messes up the game's auto aim. You know, anybody who's had the game aim them directly at the lava on Bowser 9 will know what I'm talking about.
There's some interesting ways you can get around that. Like one of the things when I was practicing with Bowser on Peaches, figuring out that if I can't, it's actually a bit more consistent to just aim for the wall at the start than to actually try to go for a possible bad lie where you would normally hit.
Another awful lie for Mason there, but again, getting away with 0 distance variation.
Is very good. I see exactly why they're getting away with it. They are actually compensating for that when they hit the ball. If you notice in the lower right corner where they are actually moving their sweet spot, they are moving that to actually get a spot that actually does seem to work a bit better.
Ooh, Sanaito bouncing up the rock, but thankfully ending up not on the beach. Good place to be. And I believe, is Mason still at 49 birdie badges? I have not been watching their birdie badges as closely, but... Hey, putt that. Oh, you can putt that, Mason.
Probably not wanting to risk it.
Oh, that was flat.
Missing it that way, but +2 at present still needs to make up 1 now.
Okay. Blooper 16, not too difficult, but if you end up on the bottom right there, you're pain and suffering. I believe Mason is still at 49 birdie badges, so they need to come up with a birdie on 16, 17, or 18. 17 is a relatively easy par 3, so that shouldn't be too difficult. And that was a good shot on 16. So.
It's a birdie shot right
Let's
here.
go.
It's
Is that it? It's 50, right? Oh, never mind.
47.
They're only at 47. Oh, no. No, they will only get boo on Badlands, sadly. I miscounted.
Yes, it takes too long to actually go out once you get your 50th badge to come back in after getting boo on that one. Although since our runners can watch each other, Mason might decide whether or not they want to go for it or not. Probably not, though.
I mean, that requires birdieing 1 with wall, which is not a gimme. Especially not if you get a bad lie in the fairway.
Now birdieing it with Bowser, that is possible.
Birdie 1 wah to boo is not faster. It's cooler though, Half. Have you considered it's cooler? It's showing our lovely viewers star boo.
Also, knowing where their opponent is, they might feel more comfortable doing that if they think that it will give them a better chance of not screwing up later on.
For sure, yeah.
Not that we say you will, Mason. This is just more talk, actually explaining thoughts.
So I'm of the opinion that once you get to Peaches, this run gets really fun. The last 2 courses of this run are very fun to watch and very fun to play, I think. So I'm looking forward to both the runners getting there now. It will be interesting. Ooh, nice fancy chipping from Mason. I'm not exactly sure it was intended, but those still count.
We take those.
We take those. All right, and Mason now on their way to course 5 of 6, Peaches Castle Ground. 1 birdie will unlock boo for Bowser. So we should see Star Boo make an appearance in this run.
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, if they don't get a birdie, well, no, it's plus 1. They'll be fine. Never mind. For some reason, I thought the cutoff was -1 for a second.
Yeah. No, it's not a star tournament.
Yeah. What's the star cutoff? Like -5 or something stupid? I don't know.
Chat will be able to answer that for us. Also,
yeah, I don't play star tournaments. Blue-green scare me.
Also, you see the gimmick here with the warp pipes going one, not
-1?
the other.
Oh, it is -1. All right. Oh yeah, they go down again, don't they? It's still even in Bowser. All right.
And getting a nice shot here, getting the par at the very least.
And the distance between Sanaito and Mason was pretty much constant throughout Blooper. Sanaito came into Blooper about 5 holes behind, then barring any massive mistakes from here on out, it looks like they're gonna... Although, having said that, they are at +2, and that is the cutoff for this hole, so they do need to be careful not to bogey 1 of 17 or 18. But as long as they play par out, they should be 4 or 5 holes behind Mason, which is where they were coming into Blooper.
And Mason just unlocks boo.
There we go. New character unlocked.
New character
Yep.
unlocked.
-9, -7, -3, -1, 0. Did not know that. Thank you.
Nice shot.
I don't play star tournaments. Ooh, yeah. Peaches 3 is not a fun time. On the rock. Oof.
It's Mount Musmore, I believe, is the nickname for it.
All right, and Sanaito birdieing 17, so now they can afford to bogey 18, which is good because that bunker is a little bit gross. Just play a safe shot out of the bunker, I would say. Just club down to like a wedge or something and just play out. Yeah.
Or putter.
Nice shot.
They're safe quitting this, really?
They they might be able to make it.
I mean, they could have afforded a bogey. They could have just played like a 4-wood approach wood out of, or approach wedge out of the bunker and still probably been okay. But play it safe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, on that one I can completely understand. Because if you screw up at all and you waste more time, say you get to the green and you miss putt it by the slightest bit, and you have lost all that time and would have to do it anyway.
That's fair. Yeah, I can definitely appreciate playing safe. It does hurt though. They are probably going to be, probably still 5 holes behind, maybe closer to 6, depending on.
Nice shot.
Hole 5 is a relatively quick part 4, but.
Nice ball.
See, this is still anybody's race. Like I said, we've been talking a lot about Mason getting a lot of birdies, but Sanaito is right on Mason's tail, even though they only have 19 birdie badges.
Yes, it does show that there is a difference on that one.
It's an interesting class of styles. Like I said, Sanaito's not making as many birdies, but they're hitting the ball on average faster, and it's keeping them relatively close to Mason.
Yes, Mason's had a few things here and there where they have missed a few things or overshot it, but right then and there, that's a very good shot.
This game is time, not score. Exactly. Yeah, you can. This ain't 108 best badges now, is it? This ain't unlock boo %. This is beat all the tournaments in the game %. And Sanaito realizes that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes being accurate does help, especially on the later holes. That's the one thing I can say.
Nice on.
Especially when having to use Waluigi.
Pipe bounce from Sanaito. Never mind, I was watching the stream again. That already happened.
Nice
It's
ball.
okay.
I respect going for the a pipe in Peaches. All right,
yeah,
Mason on to
definitely.
Peaches 7. This cheap level difficulty hole that for some reason is in the 5th course in the game, but
To be fair, there's a lot of amusing ones on that one.
Nice shot.
Just a new thing. Good roll. Yep, perfectly on that one.
needs to unlock Boo. She's overrated. Honestly, I don't like Boo on Badlands just because I don't trust myself to hit the impact well enough. It's like I'd probably take Wall over Roo anyway, even though that's kind of silly. But all right, hole 8, big spirally par 5.
Yes. Now we'll see them put shoot around or try to go up the hill.
I think Mason will go up the hill most likely. Yeah, they're going up the hill. 5 iron, bottom ball to power. 4 iron. All right, a little bit riskier, but should be all right.
Nice shot.
Yep. Getting a beautiful line up there.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
But shot at that one.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Ooh, Sanaito playing an interesting shot to the right here. Nah, they should be all right. If they got a little bit closer to that slope there, they might have had a hard time playing out, but they're far enough away.
They're picking a good spot there, which gives them a shot for a birdie.
Right.
As any other spot there does make it a bit harder to go there. As this is a hole, I really do like just picking a good spot on the wall and just ricocheting it there. Because you can just, even if you're in the rough,
Birdie putt.
it does set you a bit further up, and it does help.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Somehow I don't think Sanaito is getting Boo. I think they only have to get 30 or so birdie badges from Peaches. That's doable if you play it twice. Actually, no, it isn't because it's only once per hole. But you have to go back and like play Lakitu again or something. Is that faster half? Is it faster to go back and play Lakitu again for birdie badges?
Nah.
Let me go play Ring Attack real quick. Unlock Shadow Mario. He hits farther.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Both of them are actually doing quite well.
It's been a very consistent 5-hole lead since Sands. It's impressive. Both our runners are playing on a very consistent pace. Ooh, backspin on Blue. That's scary for Sanaito. Oh, okay, they're alright.
The bunker.
Yeah, and anytime you land on the stem of that mushroom on Peaches, is that a chip-in? No, it
Nice
isn't. Right.
birdie.
No, they were taking the spit to guarantee the. Oh god.
Unlock Peter Piranha for Albatross putting it. Yeah, let me just do all the side games real quick.
Nice shot.
When it's time to the run.
I mean, it's PD. But both of our runners are doing a very good job.
Nice shot.
Opting to get a solid line on the fairway. Is
Let's see.
Mason on 12?
Sanaito birdie badge check. How many is this? 21. 21 birdie badges through Peach's 7. And they're on very comparable pace to somebody who had 49 coming into Peach's. Sanaito has less than half of Mason's birdie badges. That's honestly impressive.
Nice ball.
That's nice. But Mason is generally getting good at the at hitting the ball accurately, which does help. And will we get over? Yep. Sanaito getting the shot to go around.
Yeah, Mason will most likely be able to skip at least 16 and hopefully 18, which are both annoying holes to play with Wah, so that is going to be a pretty large time game for them, but we'll see. So now having a little bit of a interesting time with Peach's 8 here, but they should be alright. Might bogey the hole, but yeah, probably going to bogey unless we get a good chip in here, but they should still be alright.
No, but very close though.
Ooh, even this isn't a gimme putt. This might be a double bogey. No, we're good. Bogey. All right. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Mason going for one of the pipes. We'll see a pipe. Is that a pipe shot? That's a pipe shot. Let's go.
Yep, going for the pipe shot and managed to get the good pipe.
Let's go. 14 Peaches is very, very annoying with Waluigi. So this is birdieing. This is very impressive, and also.
Nice shot.
Now getting into
Does
the pipe.
ooh, very. That was a nice bounce.
Nice bird.
And
Very well.
birdieing Peaches 14 with Waluigi is not an easy thing to do at all. That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I used Bowser for this, for the last 2 courses.
Right.
Getting Bowser to have a birdie shot isn't that hard, but it is still hard in a sense. I choose to use the pipe that's closest, but then again, Bowser, so I can actually make the shot up to the green from there. Ooh.
Sanaito going OB on 10. Are they still playing? They're still playing. All right. That's interesting. They're at +2 right now. This is risky.
Nice shot.
I'm a little curious why they didn't save quit there, honestly, because I mean it wouldn't cost that much time since they were still in the tee box anyway. Because now they're going to at least bogey this hole, so they'll have to. This will, unless they make this chip in, it'll be a double bogey, and that means they're gonna. Oh, okay, chip in. So they need 2 birdies in the last 8 holes, which isn't crazy difficult to do, but.
And I think they were also confident in being able to get the birdie on that hole, so that's why. I mean, if you're confident enough that you can get a birdie on some of the holes, then it's worth just going for it.
And interestingly, Mason's not skipping 16, which is putt that. Thank you. Make that. Oh,
No.
all right. So here's the thing. Mason's got a birdie 17, or they can't skip 18. So they're either going to skip 17 and just play 18, or they're going to have to try to birdie 17. But okay, they're going for it. If this isn't a birdie, they're going to have to play 18.
Yeah, but if you don't get a shot for it, then this is basically more of the conservative approach. They're going to try to see if they can get it, or wow,
That should be a doable putt. I think Mason's able to skip 18. Yep. Mason's skip
Very
18.
well done.
And that hurts. Sanaito's slowly falling behind here. It's probably going to be closer to a 7 or 8 hole lead by the time they make it to Badlands. So definitely Mason's race to lose at this point. But Badlands is hard as shit, and anything can happen. So we'll see.
I mean, to be fair, has anybody ever gotten a birdie on 16? Without using Boo, I mean.
Yeah, I don't. On Peach's 16?
No, Bowser's.
Bowser, if you have power shots with Law, it's actually not super... Green and Reg isn't too hard. Birdie's not the easiest, but still not that crazy to do. But you need power shots. No power shots, it's pretty dicey. Ooh, Mason with a... Clanking off the rock there on one. Are they going to save quit? No, they're playing this out. All right.
They also know that they are ahead, and it's not going for the other pipe, the yellow one, which looks, well, no, not opting for the pipe strat. Close, but not the same.
Ooh, opting to save quit. All right. Oh no, okay. Yes. Yeah, they're save quitting. All right.
I mean, if you can get the pipe shot, it really does help, but it does set up for a nice shot on the a nice secondary shot.
Ooh, hole 14 with a very strong tailwind and rain. That's not what you want for hole 14. This is like the worst hole to get that combination.
But getting a nice pipe shot, so... I mean, it's doable from where they are on that one.
It's just, this is scary for Sanaito because they need to find 2 birdies in the last 4 holes. And, 17 is definitely birdieable. 15 is birdieable. I mean, honestly, all of them are birdieable, but none of them are easy. Ooh, yeah, they have to save quit that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate.
Very well done.
This is a very, very, very unfortunate hole to get rain and a tailwind. That kills all your loft right there. This is much nicer. Much nicer thing to have when 14 is a headwind and no rain.
And getting the pipe shot.
Ooh, but Mason hitting OB here as well, so not ideal so far from Mason.
Yeah, this shot is very hard here.
Yeah, this again, Star Boo. Hits a lot farther, but also you gotta be a lot more precise with your marks.
Still getting
okay, and Sanaito now. So it's still a little bit scary for Sanaito. Like I said, they need to come up with 2 birdies out of 4 holes.
And apparently we have had a bingo.
You had a bingo? I didn't know there was a bingo.
Yeah, apparently there is a bingo card. Forget who you have to ask about it, but yeah. Oh wait, didn't use a driver, so okay, never mind. According to chat.
Oh, rip. Ooh, huge. That's fast fairway right there. Backspin and fast fairway do not mix well. Mason having a bit of difficulty with hole 4 here. Ooh.
So close.
Okay. Sanaito needs this putt. Oh, that's an... Oh. Yeah, I think they're going to have to... Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Getting a birdie on Bowser's.
I should have it pinned in tournament. Yeah, I'll take a look-see at it.
Will we see a bomb hit? Here's hoping. Now, on Bowser's, you see the bombs and the boos. The boos actually causing making it a lot harder to hit through them, although you still can. The bombs, while hitting them, explodes them, and that the shockwave and explosion does help.
Ooh, oh, okay. Birdie on 15 for Sanaito. That's very, very good. That's very good for them. Now they need... 17 is definitely the best opportunity for a birdie, but all of the holes are birdieable with good enough shots. Although, birdieing 18 with a non-Sarah character is definitely easier said than done, but it's doable. Ooh, it's bad much placement though. I don't know about that shot. Yeah. Not okay. So now choosing 2 and a double bogey from both our runners struggling a bit here. Mason still should be comfortably in the lead here, but they're definitely leaving the door open a little bit. But it should still be Mason's race to lose at this point, I think.
Yes, although Bowser does tell a tale. A crazy tale on that one, but still tells a tale.
Yeah, I mean Mason's only in hole 6. majority of Bowser Badlands still left to go. There's a lot of nasty holes still coming.
Oh, also, ball getting swamped and crushed.
If getting swamped gives you the worst possible lie in the fairway. -7 there. Actually working out to Mason's favor, though. And this is a birdie, I think. It is. Nice.
Yep, I know some people to know how to set it up so that way it does give you a good setup for things. And getting a chip in for par is Sanaito.
Nice shot.
All right. Sanaito doesn't need a birdie here, but it would be very nice to have a birdie here so they don't have the pressure of trying to birdie 18. Not adjusting for wind in their shot, and this ball's gonna fly for a while because it's downhill, so then that might be good. Hey, not the worst.
But still a decent putt.
Should be doable. Club up to medium, please. Thank you. Let's see. Ooh, okay.
Nice shot.
Oh.
Ouch.
Do you save quit? Alright, that's brave. I might have. Okay, well, not that.
Yeah, now you save quit.
I think I would save quit here and try for the birdie here because I would rather try to birdie 17 than try to birdie 18. But
Nice shot.
Well, Mason is on hole 8. Adjusting for the wind, so getting some backspin. Will we see a good bye? It's on the frames.
ooh, miss hit there. Is that gonna be in? Yeah, that's in the lava. Okay, that's star boot for you.
Oh.
A miss hit like that would have been alright with a non-star character, but miss hit like that, it'll be out of bounds.
Also, nice chip in for Sanaito on hole 17. So just has to make par.
Playing all the way to the that's an interesting shot. Playing all the way to the right on 18 when you want to go to the left. That's an interesting play. Oh, there's playing for the yellow pipe. All right.
I think they can get it.
Overhitting to adjust for the headwind. Okay, overhit a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't know about that. I honestly think Sanaito should have just played for the left side of the fairway there. But
It depends.
ooh, is this? Oh,
Off.
favorable rock bounce for Mason there. That could have also been over.
It's possible to get a favorable bounce. It just requires some stuff. That is a nice chip in.
Very well done.
All right, Sanaito. Yeah. Oh no, Sanaito's still going for the pipe. Right or die? You going for the green pipe? I'm not sure what Sanaito's. No, yellow pipe. Yellow pipe it is. All right.
Yes. Can we see a perfect shot on that one?
That should. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough.
That's
All right,
good.
yellow pipe. Let's go.
Par
It does put you in a nice position for this shot here.
Which does help them guarantee the
60 no scope.
Birdie putt.
Oh, but then a water
no.
hazard ruins it. Oh no.
Very well done.
trying to at least see if they can get it on that one. They're
No.
gonna have to take the restart.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Nice shot.
I mean, on that type of a shot.
Oh, I think Mason's OB as well. No, never mind. I misread the camera angle. I thought that was the out of bounds camera
Birdie
angle.
putt.
Yeah.
Or is it water hazard on that hole or out of bounds? I think it's water hazard. Whatever.
Very well done.
Either way.
Either way, it's pain or suffering.
Yeah, it's Bowser's.
All right, Bowser's 12. Secretly the worst hole in the course.
Not really.
Nice shot.
Oh, that's why it's secret. They don't want you to know about it.
But picking the correct lie and choice on that one, although getting the rock hits, that is not good.
Yeah, they're on the rock right now. Plus minus 15.
I know I'm a fan of
Oh,
just...
plus 11. Is that going to stay on? Yeah. No, it won't. Oh, dear.
I know I'm just a fan for aiming at the rock. If I don't think I can get a perfect shot there, I'm just going to aim for the rock.
What was that about Badlands 12 not being that bad? Come on.
Oh,
Oh, Sanaito 3-putting on 18. That's not ideal. Oh, and they'll have to save quit again. That was a good chance for Sanaito, but unfortunately, they're just struggling with Peach's 18.
Nice shot.
We 12's not bad if you know how to get the first shot line. And the second, too.
And the third.
Eh. After 2, you can usually get to the hole.
Alright.
Again, Bowser.
Ooh, Sanaito overhitting the... Oh, intentional early miss hit? Does it work? It does not. Nice idea, though.
Nice shot.
Ouch.
I mean, I respect the decision to continue going for the pipe, but I really think you should just start playing to the fairway at this point. But
I think a rough on that one.
Nice shot.
Having to restart, sadly.
ooh, this okay? It is gonna be in the rough, but yeah, it's definitely Mason's race to lose at this point. But
Doing a decent job on that one. I do not know the PB at present, although they are at least getting a nice time.
Nice shot.
you do have to feel for Sanaito here though, because it has been a very good run from them. The only just a few hiccups here on Peach's Ace Teen has cost them a lot of time, but if that didn't happen, this would honestly be pretty close because Mason has had a few slip-ups in Bowser. Not that Bowser's easy by any stretch of the imagination, but
That is true. I think Sanaito is choosing the pipe method because although they're taking a possible bad hit, they know that they have to par, so giving themselves a second shot at par is, oh god.
unfortunate tree hit there, yeah. Oh, Sanaito's just having a rough time on Peach's 18. You gotta feel for them.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Mason with a very slight impact point down adjustment, and without it, they would have clanked off the rock probably. So
Yep, which is why when you get to the par with it, the later holes being very accurate helps.
Nice shot.
Managing to make it onto the fringe at the very least.
that's a makeable putt. Good camera angle, like the camera angle. Let's go. All right. So Mason -2 coming out of 14, unless they have 2 bogeys to play with in the last 4 holes, so they should be all right, barring any catastrophe.
This is good.
Sanaito, okay. Sanaito makes the pipe again. Hopefully they respect the tree this time. Oh, this is scary with the tree. All right, we're good with the tree. All right,
Nice shot.
they got a 2-putt from there. I think Sanaito can do it.
Yep.
They got to hit it a little harder than that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, they do, but they managed to make par. Which is what you want.
Yeah, Sanaito is out of Peaches. That's not. I mean, outside of Peaches 18, it's been a very, very solid run from Sanaito. Yeah, you have to feel for them.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, nice shot there on hole 16 is Mason and Sanaito still going with lefty birdie.
And you have to. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go
Nice
ahead.
shot.
I was gonna say, and you have to give Sanaito props for not rage forfeiting, because that's always tempting to do.
Oh, off the womp.
Badlands 16, longest hole in the game. It's just okay. All right, Mason. All right.
Yeah, this is actually a valuable
Super
option.
putter. Oh,
Understandable.
I like the putter better.
I know, I'm a fan if I accidentally do miss the first shot of legitimately,
Nice shot.
opting for lefty Luigi.
Nice approach.
Lefty Luigi. All right. I think. Can Luigi play up to the top left? No, I don't think he can actually.
Luigi has more control than Birdo. Only Peach has more control, at least out of the base roster.
Nice shot.
Putter is not viable here. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think that putter is not viable.
What, for Bowser?
They give us the disease and take our medicine so they can sell us their cure. They won't let us play.
Yeah,
bounce off the thing? Alright, we're good.
Up gets that.
Is Luigi a low shot player? Luigi is 2 out of 5 loft, I think. He's light blue, if I remember correctly. So yes, he is a low shot. Oh, wood bounce. Oh, very close to bouncing it off the wood there. All right. Bowser's 18. Oh,
they are.
Is that like a victory lap type deal or?
I do not know.
This looks like it's getting toothed, I think. No? Okay. And right there. That is the run for Mason. Let me get the...
Your GGs in chat.
GG to Mason are the winner of our race.
Yep. They will be moving on. I forget it. I think this is what, losers, or is this? Yeah, I think it's losers on that one.
And the award goes to
Alrighty. GG's to Mason. That was a very solid run all the way through. Unlocking Boo is definitely not a given, so good work on that.
nice shot.
Sanaito having to save quit a little bit earlier there on hole 3, but ooh, another unfortunate shot for Sanaito there.
Nice shot.
But not throwing the towel, and he's going to finish the run out.
Yeah, hell yeah, finish the run, Sanaito. You earned that shit.
Yep, that is true.
I'm happy to sit here and watch it.
We both are.
After that Peach is 18, Sanaito deserves to play out this round.
Nice shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unintentionally clubbing down to forward there, thankfully catching it before they hit the ball.
Yeah, that is hard sometimes.
Miss hit here might hit the brick. Okay, we're good.
Nice shot. Bogey.
Alright, Sanaito entering Badlands 4 now. -3 through 3 is not ideal, but they can definitely make it up later. Did that hit a boo? Not sure if that hit a boo or not.
Birdie putt.
Yeah, so again, the cutoff for Badlands is even, so Sanaito will need to play -3 from here on out if they want to win the tournament, which is the goal of any percent. So. Ooh, that's unfortunate. This green is very treacherous. I think this is the most difficult. It might not be the most difficult part 3 in the game, but it's up there.
Nice shot.
Another boo hit, but
Nice on.
yeah, hitting one of those boos floating around on hole 3 here will absolutely kill your ball. It's horrible.
And it looks like we will have our winner, Mason, in here in a few minutes.
Alrighty, looking forward to that. Get to watch the game's lovely intro on Mason's side of the screen.
If only it was a lot. If only the actual graphics were as good as the intro, sometimes it would be a lot easier to see the lines.
Nice.
Giving you a nice bounce.
Birdie putt.
Yeah, oh, nice putt, Sanaito. That helps.
Very well
That
done.
definitely helps.
Does indeed.
Oh, nice shot.
Ooh, yeah. 12-mile-per-hour wind
Nice shot.
kills the ball, unfortunately.
Oh, nice shot.
This does suck on that one.
Yeah, that's a rough wind to deal with for sure. All right, getting actually that bounce worked out all right in the end, I think.
Yes, it did.
Nice shot.
Now, unfortunately, this is going to be a very, very long chip and attempt for par, but
And the ba-bomb.
playing out of the heath here.
Oh, nice shot.
However,
Plus 8, probably too long, yeah.
nah, that's decent. That's decent.
Yeah, that's definitely
Bogey.
not bad to pull a bogey out of
Wow.
that. Could have been a lot worse.
I'm assuming they're going to consider at least 18 they can get a birdie in, so that's one thing.
Nice shot.
Any of the par 3s are definitely birdieable, obviously. Ooh, that's unfortunate. This is definitely one of the more doable birdies, but there are more coming.
Yes, there are.
Oh, nice shot.
I mean, I would say most of the par 4s are at least reasonable to birdie, except maybe 17 and maybe 15 just because it's super long. But
Yeah, it's pretty easy for some of the holes. It just all depends. Got to be accurate on that one.
right.
And I think they're just.
Ooh, is this yeah? Sanaito safe quitting instead of taking the double bogey. Don't disagree with that.
Don't get yourself that far behind.
Yeah.
That one.
Now you don't want to be trying to come up with 5 birdies through like 11 or 12 holes.
And I think we have our winner here. mdmason85. GG's to you.
Whoa.
How are you?
And I know Sanaito choosing to restart Bowser. That's interesting. Deciding that they'd rather go with Peach for better control than Birdo. I respect it.
Yeah, because Peach is got the best control of the game. Also, what'd you think of your run, Mason?
I don't know if you're talking or not, but we can't hear anything, or at least I can't.
Testing.
Yeah, if you're talking, Mason, I don't think we can hear you. Sorry.
Yes, sadly, that one. Probably having some technical difficulties. They'll probably hopefully be back. I guess we
Hello?
have you back. Hello, can you hear us?
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Hello, yeah, we
Yep,
can hear you
we
now.
can.
There you go.
We can.
Okay. I was saying I didn't feel great about the run, but it was nothing too bad. Badlands was kind of just. I was watching Sanaito kind of implode a bit, so it was rough to see that. And I just kind of just get through Badlands. You know.
Badlands going to Badlands. Eats every taste
True
for
that,
every
yeah.
taste. So I do have to ask, overall, what did you think of your play? Were you happy that you unlocked 2? Were there any holes that you wish you could have done better on?
I think Lakitu was pretty bad. I should be able to get 2 par 5s skips on Lakitu. So, yeah, I think looks like Sands. I had no splits on stream, but I had them off stream. It looks like Sands was the only course I was close to my gold or my PB on. So, yeah, I mean, no resets, no. I did get the par 5 skip on both Peaches and Blooper, so not too bad there.
Yeah, you went for the whole 2 skip after the tee shot. That's brave in a race. I respect it.
Yeah. Wasn't playing like spectacular or anything, but I was playing pretty slow, so.
You're playing
That's
pretty
kind of
slow, but you were
what I
still
kinda
doing a
wanted.
decent job.
Yeah. So, and I feel like that's better for races because I've gotten better times with with having to do Waluigi and Badlands and stuff like that, but my PB I think only has been for Badlands. I've gotten to Peaches a few times, but.
Yeah, but you
That's what I shoot for, especially if I'm playing safe like I do in these races. May have to go riskier in my next race, but and for this one, it was just best to avoid,
having to do a
any
lot of
unnecessary
resets.
drama.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the goal. One of the goals is no resets, so I'm glad to have that. Even if I had some questionable holes there, especially on Badlands, I had enough birdies to balance it out.
I mean, to be fair, you did finish at least a couple, below the minimum required.
Bogey.
Yeah,
So I have to ask.
I missed out on skipping what I wanted to skip on. Cheap, I wanted to skip both. I was close to getting both par 5 skips there.
I do have to ask, take us through your thought process on on Sands as well as Blooper, if you don't mind.
Nice ball.
Just I don't know. I just kind of wing it when I run this game,
Nice
so
shot.
I just kind of go for what looks like the best spot to go to. I hit it there.
That's more of a good thing.
I feel pretty confident of not running out of power shots, so if it needs a power shot to hit a tight window, then I'm pretty loose with using my power shots.
Nice shot.
So, overall, what have you thought of the tournament so far?
I definitely wish I had, have been able to put more time into it so far, but
Nice shot.
The better question is, are you enjoying yourself?
yeah, I just haven't done any runs outside of my 2 races, and I haven't been happy with those times, but not like either race was particularly close, so.
Sanaito opting to putt out of the sand trap and end up getting a horrible bounce.
Oh, we are super puttering out of the pool. I do love people who putter out of bunkers. I appreciate that a lot.
I mean, it is a thing.
Yeah, no, the putter in this game is like ridiculously strong if you hit it full power long. Ooh,
But
that
looking
might
like-
be very, yeah.
Pin shot.
I think Sanaito is getting a little bit frustrated right now.
I don't blame them, yeah.
But it looks like
They-
they're getting
they
a frustration shot in actual golf.
Yeah. They were playing very well, like through Peaches 17. Like they were no major mistakes, keeping on good pace. It was just I had an unfortunate Peaches 18.
And switching back to Luigi instead of Birdo. Gotta love the gutsy calls.
Yeah, Fimo works for sure.
But now
I
also,
appreciate the character diversity. Most of these runs we only get to see Waluigi and maybe Boo. It's nice to see some other characters.
this is true. Let's see, will we get this in?
Oh, no, very close though.
Yes.
Almost got it.
but also needing to get 3 birdies to make
Four
cutoff.
birdies now, yeah.
Ouch. You know, I do have to say, I do love some of the animations from the characters.
Oh, Luigi's are great. I love the nose rub he does for par. Like evaluating whether he's like will accept par, and it's like, yeah, okay, par's fine.
Pin shot.
Any shots you like a lot, Mason?
What?
Shots for the animation wise.
Yeah. And I'm mostly gonna just use Waluigi. You kind of get used to those. But they are. What was it, like jump up and down for par? Do the splits.
Oh yeah.
I've got to
It's a bit
say,
much when you think about it.
I mean, I do like Wario's when he bogeys. He literally holds a rock over his head and lets it fall on him.
I like Mario's double bogey where he like runs around and cries because on like really narrow greens he'll like run off the edge of the green. It's pretty funny.
I mean, Bowser's, if you literally just hit it straight into a wall, his expression is almost like a why. Why did you do this?
Hey, birdie opportunity. Is that long enough though? Is the question. Oh, hey, look at that.
Very well.
Birdie on hole number 8 for Sanaito. That really helps. They still need to come up with 8 birdies on the back 9 here, but back 9 plus 9. But
4. You only need 4 of them. But getting a good spot there.
Go for a couple of.
ooh, let's go. Not really adjusting. Well, it's not. It won't be in the air that long. It's fine. All right, let's go. This is a chip-in opportunity. This is not. Close though. All right. Solid par.
Nice ball.
One of the holes is gonna birdie though.
So any of the par 3s are definitely doable. 11, 18. And then outside of that, yeah, I mean you'd have to birdie probably 2 par 4s here, but
Nice shot.
ooh, that's unfortunate. Safe quit here, or I don't really know if Sanaito can afford to take too many more bogeys here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to safe quit.
So, how have you enjoyed the tournament so far, Mason?
It's been fun.
Nice shot.
I enjoy this game and I enjoy competing, so definitely like there being a tournament like this. The timing for it was not the best for me, but I'm happy I joined, and I hope next race won't be my last.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things. It's always fun to watch, and it's always fun to enjoy.
Nice ball.
Yeah, I've done 2 races and commentated on 1, and I've enjoyed every part of it. So this is definitely a lit tournament. I don't know if Half is still in Twitch chat, but if he is, thanks for putting this stuff together, man.
Yeah, it's always nice when a community is willing to actually set up a more beginner-friendly tournament instead of just a, hey, let's hold a giant community tournament and have everybody that's good, basically compete in it.
That said, I would love to see an 80% tournament with some of the big guns playing too at some point.
Are you nuts?
I had an idea for a tournament where basically, the top players would be floated out of pools that, you basically have this kind of tournament, and then the winners, the top whatever, would advance to play the top guys.
Ah.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Interesting.
That's 2 tournaments for the price of 1, basically.
Yeah, basically the almost league style thing on that one. Although I
Or like more this would be like a qualifier tournament.
Right. Yeah.
So there's still something you win.
Nice shot.
I mean,
fair point. Fair point.
Risky now has a PB that could compete with a lot of them.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
Frisk is a big gun themselves now, yeah.
yeah, a sub-hour. I do
Yeah,
have-
sub-hour is crazy, man.
not as crazy as you saw what Blue pulled off the other day, right?
The sub 50, right? That's incredible. I don't know how you do that. That's
That's for a lot of practice.
yeah, true that, yeah.
Shot.
I know, watching the VOD back on that one, he actually did cry from that one, and I can completely understand that when you've been going at something, especially when you're world record holder and you finally get that, it really is emotional.
Oh yeah, no, I completely get it. I cry at the end of Wall-E. I don't remember this all.
I haven't, but it's more just like serious. Any of us that have speed on a game, like especially when you finally reach a goal you've been trying for ages to do, you do feel emotional on that one. That is so true. It's not getting a somewhat decent lie on the on Bowser 12, so they've got a shot at it, but
Oh yeah, hit it a little short, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's the thing is they're going to have to come up with 4 birdies and 6 holds here, which is not easy to do with non-star characters. But
I think you just have to do 12, 13.
yeah,
Definitely
13.
18.
Yeah, 13, 18 are both relatively doable to birdie. Yeah, and then it's gonna have to be
Nice shot.
one of 12, 16, 12, 15, or 16. I don't know if 17 is realistically birdieable with Luigi. Maybe, but
It's birdieable. It's hard. I know 12
It
is
would definitely be worth
that one.
resetting on other holes too.
yeah, I would.
It's on.
Right now, I
Pretty
think
good.
12, 13, 12, 13, and either 15 or 16 and 18 are the 4 easiest birdies.
Nice par.
Going for it anyway on that one, sadly. Unless
14's relatively birdieable, but you need a good first shot and maybe a nice pin location.
I mean, I could theoretically see maybe trying to grind out that ace for hole 18, but even that's asking for a lot.
Yeah, I would just reset an earlier hole than relying on trying to get a hole in 1 or 18, especially with the amount of wind that's gonna have because it's all downhill in the frickin' teeth.
I've noticed a few times Sanaito will change his impact point on his preview, and then he'll hit it without changing the impact point.
Yeah.
It's sometimes hard to note on that one. I know I've done that before myself, and I'm a fan of just what I've started to realize is hold the Z button. Makes your analog stick actually do that instead of the D-pad, and I've got to double check, and either of you might correct me or not, if I holding the Z, can I just press A to basically make that just automatically start swinging? I don't know, and I don't know if any of our top runners or chat that can answer that one.
I use D-pad. I didn't know that Z thing was a thing until right now, but that's definitely something you can test.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Oh, I thought it was gonna. Oh, it is a fairway. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Nice shot.
Probably
bottom
could've
of ball
followed
without checking what that was gonna do. Okay, we're through
But
the
we're
notch.
back in getting through the notch.
All right, chip in.
Shot.
I don't know if you can accept par on. No.
No.
Okay.
Are you taking par on this? I don't know if you can
And
take
yeah,
par.
this point to finish the tourney without getting first.
Yeah.
I shame in that.
This is at the point where you just want to finish just to say you finished.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
I mean, having to birdie these last 4 holes or get a eagle, which that's kind of hard for Luigi and any non-star character.
We are safe quitting here though.
They do have a
I
backup pile
I
of
think
though.
Sanaito is going to try to get 4 out of 5 birdies here.
Who knows? Maybe.
Because I think 13 and 12 were better than most of these holes coming up for birdies, and they chose to keep par on those. But okay, we're going for a bridge bounce.
Off the Rock Eagle.
Or,
Keeping our leg up.
are we going to see it? Maybe gets bounced.
This
I don't know why that's
actually I
going.
think is decent. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's a decent one.
I mean, that's a monster putt, but
They've had
maybe.
some
Don't hit.
putts.
No.
oh, I think that's too hard.
Way too
Yeah.
hard. It was perfectly
close.
on line.
Yeah.
He needs maybe a 50 yard.
Pin shot.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, it's. Gotta say, put that. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, it's almost just like they want to finish, and that's completely understandable.
Yeah, no, they 100% have the right to finish this race out. I'm enjoying just sitting here watching golf. I'm in no rush.
I mean, yeah, so am I. It's nice to just have something entertaining on.
Yeah.
I'm personally trying to make sure my significant other is, I've had, making her cranky or anything else like that. So, she's trying to sleep. So I just, we're just entertaining you all. Hope you're all enjoying a nice game of Mario Golf.
Yeah, chill vibes, baby. Going off the bridge. All right. Oh, that right there. That's it. That's
If he
puttable.
put Thompson on that could have been.
Nice bird.
There we
really
go. All
good.
right.
There we go.
All right.
Birdie.
Very well done.
Just the birdie there.
All right. 3 out of 4 we need. 17 is going to be very difficult. So, I mean, all of them except all of them are going to be very difficult, but especially 17.
They've got to get to par on that one, so that's going to be hard.
Yeah, the thing is, 15. I don't think. Yeah, Luigi cannot get to the green really. Maybe the power shot. Okay, we're opting for no power
Nice
shot.
shot.
Dude, does Sanaito still have a power shot? I know they had one, but I don't know if they lost
I
it.
think they do. I think at minimum they're just trying to finish
Chip in.
that one.
Oh, okay,
that's
all
good.
right, those
Very well
count.
done.
Never mind. They're gonna
It goes-
finish the run, baby. They're gonna
They're
gonna do
try.
it. Yeah. Do they still have the power shot? They do. All right.
Have the one left. Perfect shot. Taking a save here.
Are we? Yeah, safe here. Not a bad idea.
Par 4, it's doable. 17 is a thing. And worst case, as long as you do not go that bad, you can just keep resetting for the actual,
Nice shot.
to keep
Yeah.
trying to get an ace on 18.
If Sanaito makes it to 18 at +1, it's a par 3, so it's real quick to save trick and quit and restart.
Yep. And Mason, I believe if you're playing, you're showing off what, ring attack, or is that just the demo?
Yeah, I'm playing Serena.
Oh, we're playing Ring Attack. I did not notice that. I was too busy watching Sanaito. Get to see some alternate game modes for people still watching.
Nice
And
shot.
some solid practice too, I guess.
Yeah.
Will we have a? Ouch.
Ooh, yeah. I would reset until I got birdie. Yeah.
Oh wait,
I would not try to birdie 17 with Luigi. That's not.
oh wait. 16 to par 5. No chance in hell of getting it, but Eagle here would. Would.
Nice shot.
Oh, eagling 16 would be lit. I would pop off for that.
Oh, but getting.
Oh,
these
unfortunate. Yeah, getting swamped, not ideal. Or womp. I don't know, whichever one that is.
It's a womp.
It's a womp. It's always the opposite of what I think it should be. The gray one should be thwomps. I'm still angry about that. All right.
Getting a nice shot there.
Oh, it does end up in the rough, so that's still can make it though. All right.
It's doable, but
Backspin. Rain. Okay. Yeah, rain killed the loft, but that's
yeah.
not a crazy chipping. We can do it.
I mean,
A little bit short. Let it run. Super top, please. Thank you. No, not still not enough.
No. Has to take the reset on that one. However, very close if they had been able to get that perfect spot on that one. Could have possibly gotten an eagle.
The 7-2 is still in the cards, by the way.
Shot.
Yes,
Still
it is.
definitely in the cards.
a nice spot there, but
yeah, good setup. Just loop it around to the Womp here.
Upping 3 wood, 1 wood, getting that perfect spotting. It's going to be hard, but getting a nice line up there.
This is risky with the arm, but that should be good. All right, we're through. All right.
You're getting a nice spot on
One more shot, and then one more shot, and we should hopefully be, if not on the green, at least within approach distance.
Getting that one to be shot 3.
All right. We need to. Oh dear.
Oh.
Is that OB? Not quite OB,
No.
at least. All right. Well, that's probably not.
Yeah, not.
-10 doesn't help.
Yeah. I mean, there are some spots that you can get it there, but with Luigi, and even Waluigi, it is hard to get that perfect spot for a possible equal chance. Or even a birdie shot, but birdies are doable here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with trying to get birdie here than on 17.
Yeah, getting a birdie here would put it at +1, then you just have to hit it 18 birdie and you should have it.
Yeah.
Opting to go around the Womp. Getting that one there. Sorry, Womp.
It is confusing. Hopefully that doesn't hit the arm. It might. Oh no, it's below the arm.
Going
Right.
under.
Bounce like hell. Oh, it landed in the rough first. Did it putt that?
Here we go.
Yeah. Or just. Ah, I like the camera angle. Oh, very close. Almost.
Also, the way you can remember it, Womp's Fortress from Mario 64.
Well, yeah, but there's both womps and thwomps there. That's the thing.
Yeah, but who's the thing you have to kill to get a star?
Fair point, but.
I know. But
Oh, it does lose. Sanaito loses their power shot on the first shot. That's not ideal.
you take the reset, I wonder.
No, I think you can still birdie relatively
You go for it,
reasonably
I
without
guess,
a power
on that
shot,
one.
yeah. Mason making it their way to cheap in ring attack right now.
Oh, nice shot.
So will we?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Might go long.
Oh, I would have popped off if that went in. Didn't have quite enough juice on it, fortunately.
Yeah, that would have been amazing and legendary.
Yeah, I would have immediately clipped that shit.
Yeah. That's by the way, but still, you're gonna see some interesting attempts there. Come on. Oh, don't give up. You've got this. You've got this. Only 2 holes. Only 2 holes. That's the. You need to take a quick second, calm yourself, and just, well, that one, view of the camera in course.
Ooh, bunker shot doesn't make this ideal. Yeah, I don't blame Sanaito. Just save quitting immediately there.
Yeah, they've got it. It's just.
Bowser's a hardcore. Bowser has like ruined the lives of like countless people who have played Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. It's like beating this game like in one sitting, much less under 2 hours, is like not a small task because it is not. I mean, you can see how difficult this is.
I mean, it's not impossible. It's annoying. 1 wood out of a bunker? 1 wood out of
Is that OB? Oh my god, it landed on his foot or something. That's just unfortunate. That's I apologize, Sanaito. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry on that one. Don't worry, you've got this. You've got this.
Yeah, it came to rest on some kind of womp body part there.
Yeah, you've got this though. You've got this.
Finish out the run. Finish strong.
Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. You just need a birdie here and a birdie on 18, and you got it.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
getting some super backspin, getting some stuff like that.
All right, there we go. Good lie, good position. We kept our power shot too. That's good. Power shot right there. Okay, hopefully we clear the bunker. The wind's a little bit concerning. Okay, we're good. It pushed it far enough to the left.
Super topspin, keeping it like that one.
All right, this is a very good opportunity for Sanaito. Club down power shot, bottom of the ball. If you still have the power shot. Or not.
Still has it. Some backspin there. Looking around.
This
is
Oh, let's go! Let's go,
Oh my God.
Sanaito. Alrighty.
Okay,
We're almost home free now. We need par on 17, and then, like I said, 18 to par 3, so very easy to reset until you get a good tee shot.
And that was almost a perfect eagle
Yeah, that was...
for Luigi.
We eagled that. We just had to par the last 2 holes.
Yeah. And ending 1 under par would have been amazing.
It would have, yeah. Be a good way to end it.
Getting a nice fairway shot there. Opting for the platform.
Yeah, playing for the island.
Yep.
And that counts as fairway. All right. Wind will push this a bit to the left, but it's not super strong. So
nice spot.
super back was an unfortunate decision, but hopefully we get the chip in here.
Yeah, got a shot at it. Nice.
Oh, close though. Close.
No.
Ooh, are we?
No.
Okay, well we have to hole in 118 now. Okay.
You still have your 16 save. Just go back and reset. You have that one. Take an extra save and just go for it on that one.
We have a save on 16. We can go back to 16 if we have to.
Yeah.
Or,
You have a save on 16. That's it. You have a save on 16.
no, just don't overwrite the 16. Yeah.
Yeah, just do that. Do that. Do
Yeah.
that. You got it.
Yeah. Go back to 16. Yeah. Okay. That's all right.
To answer the question in chat, don't worry, they're adding more stuff to the Switch version of Mario Golf. You can straight up tell Nintendo is probably going to be doing the same thing they did with Mario Tennis, where they're adding stuff in for free over time.
That said, Toadstool Tour courses are still better. All right, play it. If you still have your power shot, play bottom of ball power with something like a 3-iron. Gives you more loft. Ooh, okay, all right. The tricky chip in, but doable. Clubbing down for a little more run. I like it.
Let's see. Shot 4 is
Oh, very close. Very close. Yeah, on that final shot there, if Sanaito clubs down to like a 4-wood or a 3-iron and goes power, you'll get a lot more loft out of it.
Or gets a legendary, basically gets a legendary eagle on it, but either way, they've got this. They've got this.
You got it. Yeah, no sweat at all.
A nice favorable wind, nice thing. Super top spin. Also, I hope someone clipped the out of bounds thing, just because a womp foot is pretty rare, I believe.
Nice shot.
And for those that are a little bit confused, on the right side of your screen, MD Mason is playing Ring Attack, which is one of the alternate game modes in the game.
Holy crap.
Nice shot.
Get in there, get in there, get in there.
This
Gotta
looks...
get in there.
Oh, unfortunate, yeah.
Rama.
Alright, we can chip that. We can do it. Top spin, please, yeah.
This.
Oh,
Ouch.
top spin, please, was a bad call.
So close on that one. Bowser's is hard, but at the same point, you got this.
Nice shot.
That's why, honestly, I personally choose Bowser for this if I'm not getting, wild.
Ooh, oh, unfortunate bunker shot. Yeah, I don't blame you. Not trying to play that out.
Yeah. As I said, this just shows how, Bowser's is a little harder, but at the same point, that any character it is doable with.
Alright, good first shot, good start. A little bit of a not great lie, but that's okay.
It's a solid lie on that one.
Yeah,
Still have your power
can't
shot.
complain. Alright, now, on this shot, this upcoming shot, so I should really club down to like a 4 wood and bottom of ball power so the ball rolls less.
3 wood, gets that, it's that. Some backspin on it, getting a nice shot with it.
This,
Over there,
okay,
there.
there we
Oh
go.
my god,
Alrighty.
so close.
Let's go. Sub 2 still in the cards.
Nice bird.
Still
Yeah.
could happen.
So, if you're listening, take the save immediately at the start of 17. Just take the
Yeah, save it right now. Save it right now. Yeah.
Save it right now. Opting to just go for it.
Alright.
YOLO strats. You got it then.
I mean, as long as they don't accidentally take the bogey again, they should be all right because they can save when they quit this time. But
Yeah.
just be very cognizant of what stroke it is.
Yeah, at least it's not hole 18.
Okay. This is good so far. This is very good. This is a
Nice lie.
should be a very doable par.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Getting.
Super back is a little. Oh, we almost birdied it. Then we get this. Okay, this is doable. There we go.
It's a
Yeah, okay. All right, one more hole. We got a birdie. I also like how Luigi's celebrations are
Yeah.
mirrored when he's lefty. All right, we got a birdie 18, and then we're out of here.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Getting a good spot. Please save on this one. Just if you get to, if you miss the birdie, just save. Don't even try. Bounce.
That's makeable. Let's. Is that it?
Is it?
There it is.
GG.
Let's go.
GG.
GG's. Congrats on finishing out the run. That's
Very well.
legit.
And still getting the
All
sub
right.
two.
Yeah. No. And then I'm sure if they want, they'll be joining us in the commentary booth in a
Yep.
little bit. Great to see them finish out the run, though. I'm glad they powered through it for sure. It's always good to see runs get finished out.
Most definitely. Community coming out to show how much, we care about, every runner in this game.
Yeah, no, that was a very, very solid run through Peach's 18. And just a little bit of misfortune there, and Bowser's took a little bit, but it was a good solid finish out. And I believe we got both 17 and 18 first try, right?
Technically, first try after getting to them for the
Yeah, well, that
second
one
time.
doesn't count. That one was erased from the timeline because we went back again.
Yeah, but still doing a nice job. Overall, doing an amazing job. And I think we have
Yes, hello to Sanaito. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Terrible. Very upset.
I think we all feel you that way, but overall, you were actually doing quite well early on. I have to say, you did a great job.
Yeah, like I was really happy with how I went early game, and then Peaches went to crap, and then Bowser's was a nightmare.
It's Bowser's.
It happens, yeah.
I kept getting rain on like the worst holes, and then just frustrating because I felt like I was on decent pace going into Peaches.
You were,
I was
yeah.
I was on decent. I think if I remember correctly, I think Mason was maybe 4 holes ahead of me.
Yes.
Yeah, you were consistently within 4 holes from Sands all the way through to Peach's 18. You were on very, very, very solid pace.
Yeah, I was doing pretty decent. I gold split Sands from my ILs. I was only at going into blooper. I was only behind 12 seconds behind my PP. And then like after bloopers like that, just completely threw everything off going into Peaches. Like Peaches was abysmal. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, no, those last two holes just really just they're ridiculous. The funny thing about that too is that I was even warming up on Peaches before the race even started, and I still ended up finishing that course like 6 minutes late. It's just like, bro.
I mean, that's the nature of the game,
Yeah,
improvisation. But we all love
unfortunate,
it.
but it happens.
Yeah, but that's
Oh no, I might need to slide Rozer some money to alter his course, man. That's Rozern's Badlands, man. That's not something I'm a fan of right now.
Yeah.
Might need to renovate.
Badlands Back 9 is just brutal. It's like whoever designed that really hated people. So.
Nah. I think honestly they just wanted to make it a challenge. Felt that and see people rage quit.
Yeah, because they hate people. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like, I know I can do better, so it's just a matter of time.
A lot better.
No, for sure. I'm definitely getting more consistent with stuff. It's just a matter of cleaning stuff up, which is the biggest part, like learning actual strats rather than just hitting the ball fast.
This
I'm
is
a big
why
fan of hitting the ball fast myself, but
this is why I've basically learned I need to hold Z, because I prefer to aim my shots a bit more so, I can use the preview while actually aiming instead of using the D-pad.
Right, yeah. So, you gotta walk us through why Lefty Birdo?
I just don't want to play Waluigi.
That's fair. That's
literally
fair.
the only reason.
Bowser.
I was originally, when I was first running this game, I was doing runs with solo Peach and then solo Luigi, or like a combination of Peach and Luigi. I've used Waluigi on a couple holes. It's just, I just don't like his control. Or not a control. It's either like impact or spin or something like that. Something about the character that just doesn't feel right with like lining stuff up. That's just taking way too much time to get used to. So I just prefer a character that is just safer, because he has to take a lot of risk on some of the strats that I've seen people do. It's just not something I'm comfortable with doing right now when I'm still learning like the layout and like trying to like put a lot of the courses like to memory. You know what I mean? Like doing that is like remembering the layout for the courses. It's just like, well, I just want to be as safe as possible. And Waluigi kind of doesn't give you that much room for error, from what I've seen. I mean, at least it's not Bowser, so like you don't have to like
Bowser, yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have to like. You're not like super behind if you make a mistake, but it's definitely harder to recover than like Peach or Luigi or Birdo.
Here's the thing. I've been learning Bowser for Peach and Bowser's. It's not that bad. It's just for practice, you have to legitimately find your spots that can give you more consistency.
Agreed.
I mean, it's definitely cool to see other characters being used. I mean, it's most of the matches so far have been, Wah and nothing but Wah and maybe Boost. So it's nice to see some Birdo action and some Peach action and some Luigi action there too. We got some nice variety.
I try to go back to Luigi towards the end because I'm just like, man, I'm just like really just frustrated. But yeah, no, I've been thinking about maybe going back to solo Peach runs because that's what felt the most comfortable. But just on some of those later holes, like blooper through Bowser's, just kind of gets pretty challenging. You got to really conserve power shots well, and pick like what holes you birdie on and stuff like that, and like what holes you just take par. And so like really weird routing for Peach. Yeah. So I've been more inclined to play like Peach on earlier holes, and then if I don't get enough birdie badges, switch to Birdo on Dunes onwards or Shifting Sandland onward. That's been working out pretty decently, but I saw that he was just like 4 holes ahead of me, so I guess I would have switched to Birdo, of course, earlier, because I would have lost way too much time on all the putts with Peach. So
I will say the smartest thing I can say if you're worried about your power shots, just press R instead of just like starting at just go down the tiniest bit. That way you get the full 3-frame window for that one.
For sure. I did find it interesting though that I didn't miss a single power shot till like back nine on shifting sands. So that definitely was pretty funny. And then I started missing them all. I think on blooper, I think it was blooper or peaches. I literally lost one. I was like hitting all the power shots perfectly until like back nine and shifting sands, and I lost one. And then on like blooper or peaches, I was like down to like 3 power shots on like hole 8. I'm just like, oh, this is not good.
I mean, to be fair, Luigi is also, I believe Metal has and I mentioned this earlier, has a list of just like all the characters sub-hour, and I believe, this is from like a few years back, and their fastest time is Waluigi, but their second fastest is Luigi, purely off the control.
Yeah, and I was looking into Lefty Luigi as an option as well, just to get that hook onto the right side, as like maybe a substitute for some of those early courses. But we'll have to see what really comes of it, because I definitely want to try stuff out. But if worst comes to worst, I'll just end up sticking to one of the characters and then just grind out wall if I have to, depending on what I decide to do.
I mean, so I believe this is what, losers, if I'm right.
Yeah, that's losers round 2. So
yeah, I mean, so now that you're out of the tournament, are you still planning to actually keep working on your game?
I'm definitely looking forward to running the game still. I'm just not sure to what extent I'm going to be running it yet, because I still have some personal PB stuff that I want to hit for Advanced Tour first. So I'm thinking about going back and finishing up running that. I'm trying to get sub-hour for Advanced Tour. Or not sub-hour, what was it? Was it sub-hour? There was some milestone that I was trying to hit in that game first. Yeah, it wasn't sub-hour, it was sub-50. Trying to hit sub-50 in that game, because top 5 leaderboard would be nice. So
that's always a good thing.
Yeah, I'm probably going to try and start grinding for sub-50 in Advanced Tour, and then maybe I'll come back and do, like, IL stuff starting out for Toadstool Tour, because I really don't like Bowser's. Bowser's is so garbage sometimes. It's very unfortunate. It's just frustrating to play consistently. So
Bowser's with Bowser.
Yeah. It's definitely something I need to practice more. Need to get, like, one of the 100% save files saved either on memory card or on Dolphin, and just grind out some practices on some like IL runs and go from there, and then put it all together, So we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to run the game more because I like Advanced Tour and Toadstool Tour a lot. So I'm definitely just like that GameCube era of Mario Golf stuff. So I'm definitely going to run it again. I just don't know exactly where in the priority it is right now. So I got some other stuff I got to practice for in the meantime, because whatchamacallit, fighting game tournament stuff is coming back. So I'm going to slowly be migrating back over to that as well. So we'll see, though. I definitely like the game a lot to play it, though. So we'll definitely see how that goes.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, is there anybody want to make some final comments on the match that just happened, or any closing thoughts from anybody?
GG Sanaito.
GG to you as well, Mason.
To finish out the run.
For sure. I wish I could have made it a bit closer, but it happens.
Bowser's is Bowser's.
It is, man. I gotta grind that out, man. It's definitely something that you can't just pick up and play. So it's rough, but I'm looking forward to grinding it out and seeing what I can come up with. So yeah, best of luck in the rest of the tournament, though, Mason. You're gonna do great. Kill it, man.
That's on a solid tournament.
Yeah,
for sure. It's been fun.
I think if we're all
ready, yeah. So I've got the big red button in front of me now. So thanks everybody. It was a fun match, and GG's to both of you. It was fun commentating, fun watching, and hopefully fun to play. So yeah,
for sure.
We will see you guys on the other side.
Yep.
See you all later, guys.
Have a good one.